Knights of the Round Table were a group of noblemen who had been chosen to rule England in the absence of King Arthur. For years they had enjoyed a peaceful existence, but now they faced a new threat: a killer bunny. As the bunnies got closer and closer to the castle, they would become more and more agitated. They would leap over walls and attack people with their razor-sharp claws. The knights were terrified that if they did not act quickly, the bunnies would kill them all. One day, Sir Kay, the one with the big nose, was out hunting rabbits when he saw one hopping towards him. He quickly drew his sword and slashed at it with all his might, but alas, the rabbit did not die. It was just as strong as any knight there could be. The next day, Sir Kay went out again, and this time he brought along his squire, young boy. As soon as he saw another rabbit jumping towards him from afar, he raised his sword high above his head, only to have it fall from his hands when he realized that there was no point in fighting. The bunnies were too strong. So he and his squire ran away from the rabbits as fast as they could. When Sir Kay returned home that night, his wife asked him what happened to him. I was out hunting rabbits today, and he said, "What happened?" his wife asked him. "Well, they were too strong. I could not kill any of them. So I left them be and came home." The next day, Sir Kay went back to the forest. This time, he brought along his squire and a long stick. "We'll defend ourselves this time," he said. When they finally reached the spot where they had seen all those rabbits yesterday, they found that there were even more of them than before, and so Sir Kay and his squire started poking at them with their sticks in order to get rid of them, as many rabbits as possible. As they were poking at the rabbits, Sir Kay asked his squire, "You think we are being too cruel?" But his squire replied, "We must defend ourselves. These rabbits will eat us if we let them." And so, Sir Kay and his squire continued to poke at the rabbits until they were all gone. Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, it's quite late for me. For my typical sleep schedule. When Sir Kay and his squire returned to their castle at the end of the day, they found it was completely surrounded by rabbits. "Sir Kay! Sir Kay!" cried out one of their servants. "We need your help. The rabbits have come to attack us." And so Sir Kay grabbed his sword and shield and ran outside to fight off the rabbits. But just as Sir Kay was about to attack, he noticed that the rabbits were holding up a sign with letters written on it. The sign read, "We are not here to eat you. We are here for your help." And so Sir Kay put down his sword and shield, walked over to the rabbits, and asked them what they needed. But the rabbit turned the sign to show a side saying, "Just kidding, we want to eat you." And so Sir Kay grabbed his sword and shield again and started fighting off the rabbits. Yeah. But just as he was about to attack them, they turned around again and showed him another sign saying, "We are here for your help." Sir Kay was confused, but he decided to trust the rabbits. So he put down his sword and shield again and walked over to them. The rabbit turned the sign around again to show a sign saying, "Just kidding, we want to eat you." Sir Kay grabbed his sword and shield again and started fighting off the rabbits once more. But just as he was about to attack them, they turned around and showed him another sign saying, "We are here for your help." Sir Kay put down his sword and shield again and walked over to them. The rabbit turned the sign around to show a side saying, Just kidding, we want to eat you. Sir Kay grabbed his sword and shield again and started fighting off the rabbits once more. The process went on well into the night until the rabbits finally put Sir Kay out of his idiotic pain and beheaded him. But Sir Kay was not dead yet. He was still fighting off the rabbits as a ghost. And when he finally realized that he could not kill them, he gave up and let them eat him. The moral of this story is that you should never fight off a bunch of rabbits, because they will just eat you. The other moral is that Sir Kay was an idiot that deserved to die. You're welcome for this wonderful reading time, and I hope you have a good night. Bye!